Hello YouTube, this is a kit that I'm putting in my kids' car. My kid's going to college and the college is 5 or 6 hours away, so I want them to have some basic stuff. Um, First of all of this, so this is an ammo can full of tools, and I'll show you what's inside of it in the end. The rest of this stuff is going through, or it's going to be in a Rubbermaid tote, and this will be sitting out, not in a tote. But yeah, the rest of this is going to be in a tote with water. That's important to know. There's going to be water in there as well. Anyway, so these are for tires to fix the flats, and we got tire inflator as well. This is a pretty cheap one, but it'll do something. First aid kit. I'm gonna probably put a bunch of stuff in here, but I wanted this. This was a pretty cheap case, so, and it's pretty obvious it's a first aid case. So I like the case mostly. I've got road flares, a tarp, 550 cord. There's a knife in here. Here's another belt. I wrote down what car it's for, so I don't mix up with the other ones. There's headlamps and a flashlight with the batteries. I'm keeping them in the case. Rain poncho that's pretty cheap. These are jumper cables. This is the shovel, an entrenching tool, but basically a steel shovel that you can use to dig in hard dirt and snow, whatever, if you need to. This is an old first aid. This is like a survival kit, first aid kit, and I'll show you right now what's inside of this. So this is inside this. This is a paint bucket that I bought brand new, empty. And then I've been keeping it beat up because I've had this for a couple of years, for like 10 years, and this is what I keep inside of it. So this is a pretty basic first aid kit with bandages and gauze and drugs. Not too extensive. Gloves, scissors, feminine hygiene, a wrap. There's so it's like a survival kit. Anyways, more a knife that is 10 years old in that can. There's zero rust on it. I'll be putting this in line. This won't be in there. Or actually maybe, yeah, this will be in there and this will be separate. Ignore that. Anyways, this is an aluminum mug for boiling, and then this can be used as a water container if you need to, and then it's filled with stuff. It's really filled with stuff. I don't even know if I can get it all out and get it back in. Cotton balls, a spork. There's a Gerber multi-tool. There's a little mini flashlight. There's a compass. There's a bunch of wet fire things. There's some emergency. This is for, that's the brand Emergen-C. It's for vitamin C and electrolytes. There's some Katadyn water tablets and a food bar. Probably need to replace these, considering how old this is. This is a little mirror, and then there's matches, a fire striker. Yep, it's a paracetam rod, and then a lighter, There's a can opener in there. I think that's about it. Oh, there's another, the blast match. I jammed that in there too. Anyways, this all goes, believe it or not, even into here. And bam! Look at that. So here's the toolbox. It's a big ammo can that I got at an Army surplus store, 20 bucks I think. It's long and deep, and so these are all the tools that are going to be in this box. So first of all, there's this 3/8 socket set from EP Auto. There's a video I did talking about this. This is an Allen bit set with pretty much every size up to 10 and up to 3/8. And then it comes with this thing. As far as 1/2 inch sockets, there's only one or two. She has a Toyota, or it's a Toyota that is going in, and so I found the size, which is interesting, that it fits a 13/16 better than it does a 21, I think it is. I don't know why, but anyway, so it's that with a 1/2 inch breaker bar for taking off lug nuts. It's the only 1/2 inch socket you need. Gloves. These are hose clamps, wires, or this is just wire that you can bend and cut. Zip ties, fuses, electrical tape, so a screwdriver set that I got on Amazon. If I can get them all out of here. There's some small, basically you want a small flat, which is what this one is. You want to make sure you have a Phillips number 2 and a number 1. This is a 0 Phillips, and then a bigger flathead. These are pry bars, right? Hold on, some of these are not going to be in this toolbox, so I'm taking them out. So these are the 1/4 inch sockets, and I think that these I didn't buy, well, I bought these obviously, but I bought these a while ago. I bought them at Walmart, believe it or not, the Hyper Tough brand. For a 1/4 inch, you're not going to need that much strength. They don't need to be that strong, and they have all the sizes, and they're good. If you went and bought these now, they'd be about $40. So I don't know, I think that I could probably find a set on Amazon for $40. It's in a case, so that this might not be the best option for you. The ratchet, these are 2 sets, and they both came with a ratchet, and both of the ratchets are just junk. So this is a Husky ratchet I've had for a long time, so I'm going to put that one in there. a saw for cutting stuff, and this is the 21mm socket for the lug nuts. This one is looser than the other one. A screwdriver that's, I mean, it doesn't have to be ratcheting, but this one does. But you want it to have bits, and then you get a bunch of, you came with these little bits. And I got that at Walmart, you can tell. But a bunch of different bits. Got a hammer, you can tell it's from Walmart, but still works. Hammer's a hammer, right? Piece of metal on a stick that you hit stuff with. Utility knife with an extra blade. Tire gauge. These are the socket adapters. A set of socket adapters. I got these on Amazon. They're the Aries brand. I got these pliers on Amazon, this set. So a set of dikes, small needle nose, even smaller needle nose. These are linesman's, sort of. I mean, they're the style, but they're tiny. These are slip joint. I don't know why there's a bigger slip joint. And then these are water pump plier or channel lock pliers. Anyways, and then bought this at Walmart. It's just Hyper Tough. Again, these are all sitting in a toolbox. For wrenches, for the standard wrenches, and these are probably unnecessary, these standard wrenches, so I didn't spend a lot of money. These are all Hyper Tough from Walmart. They go up to 7/8, started at quarter. These are really for, I mean, in a car they don't make much sense. It's more DIY at home, so that's why I don't think they need to be super strong. They're definitely cheap. They have the cheap head where this is shallow and this is fat. They do that because the metal's not strong, and they're made in India. And then I bought for the car, I bought this set. Duratech on Amazon, and it goes 8 to 22. 8 to 19 is probably sufficient, and they have the cheap head design too. And these are made in Taiwan, I think, or China, which is better than made in India. If you want to know what's better, I think the China wrenches, the ones that are made in China, are better than the ones that are made in India. But it rolls up. So that's all the stuff that's in this toolbox. Let's see if I can get it in. So that's the kit. Hopefully you enjoyed everything. Hopefully my kid, biggest thing is a cell phone to call somebody. But hopefully this can help, maybe even help somebody else But thanks for watching this. Hopefully it'll give you guys ideas for what to put in your car, and maybe even your spouse's car. I'll probably get something similar to this, put it in my spouse's car. The tools, I'll probably put less SAE or standard sizes of wrenches and sockets, and only do metric sockets, and probably less of those as well. But this, I was thinking more of like my kids in a dorm or an apartment, and they need to do some other things. So there hopefully is something in here that could help them do that as well. But thanks for watching.